EU leaders have been shamed after they disinvited Priti Patel to a meeting in Calais on Sunday to discuss the migrant crossings crisis in the English Channel. The Home Secretary's invitation to a meeting in Calais on Sunday of ministers from France, Belgium, the Netherlands and Germany was rescinded. The meeting is scheduled to discuss the migration crisis unraveling in the English Channel. Italian MEP Marco Campomanossi believes not inviting a UK representative was driven by the minister's inability to accept Brexit. The Lega politician in the European Parliament said, some EU ministers met today to talk about the crisis in the English Channel without inviting the UK. The hysterical and childish attitude of those who demonstrate every day more and more that they are yet to understand the reasons behind Brexit continues. France is to put forward proposals for tackling the Channel migrant crisis as the Interior Minister suggested talks with the UK could resume. Gerald Darmanin has said Prime Minister Jean Castex will be writing to Boris Johnson on Tuesday with proposals for a balanced agreement between the UK and the EU. He said discussions could take place very quickly if the British are prepared to enter negotiations in a serious spirit. A government source said it appeared to be a positive move after the diplomatic row which erupted following the death of 27 migrants in the Channel. Mr. Johnson infuriated French President Emmanuel Macron when he posted a letter on Twitter calling for joint patrols on French beaches and the return to France of migrants who succeed in making the dangerous Channel crossing. Mr. Macron said it was not a serious way to negotiate. The two leaders, already at loggerheads over post-Brexit arrangements, have accused each other of not doing enough to manage migration after 27 people died on Wednesday. But, speaking at a press conference on Monday, Mr. Darmanin said the two countries needed to work together to deal with a shared problem. He said, from the moment there is no more doublespeak, and we can discuss in a serious spirit, and our private exchanges correspond to our public exchanges, the French government is ready to very quickly resume discussions with Great Britain. Mr. Darmanin also said the proposals by Mr. Castex could include ways to open up legal routes to the UK for asylum seekers and to allow unaccompanied minors to join relatives in Britain. However, he said France could not accept the practice of turning back boats at sea, adding, this is a red line for the French government. Asked about Britain's proposal of joint patrols to prevent more boats from leaving French beaches, Mr. Darmanin said, can you imagine French policemen on British beaches? We are not the subcontractors of the British government. The main issue of the attractiveness of the UK is without doubt the main reason of the situation that we face. Mr. Johnson is due to hold talks online with another of the key European players, Belgian Prime Minister Alexander De Croo. Downing Street continues to insist a returns agreement, as set out by Mr. Johnson in his letter, would be the single biggest deterrent to migrants attempting the Channel crossing, following French criticism that British labour market rules make it too easy for migrants to find work. The Prime Minister's official spokesman said the government was taking action to overhaul the asylum system. He said, the single biggest deterrent, the single biggest step we could take together with the French would be a returns agreement, as the Prime Minister set out last week. But we are already taking steps through our Nationality and Borders Bill to reduce the pull factors to the UK and make our asylum system firmer but fairer. After talks on Sunday, it was agreed that a plane, operated by European Union border agency Frontex, will monitor the shores of the Channel for people crossing from the 1st of December. Migration officials also pledged to work together more closely against people smuggling networks in the trade in inflatable boats.